So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let's see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Man, we got a good show for y'all tonight. Before we get the show started, though, let me talk about, yesterday was primaries and voting. Voting turnout was low. You guys can complain all day long, but if you ain't getting out there and exercising your right to vote, then we're gonna be subject to the same shit every day. 24 hours. We're going to be subject to the same stuff. So, don't complain because you didn't vote. Don't complain. All right. In Arizona, you ain't getting no free pub till I get my money. All right. So put that down like that, dear. All right. Hey, man, tonight, man, we got a special guest on. Remember when we started this 7 years ago, we were talking to a lot of recording artists, and I put quotation marks in front and back of that, or recording artists, people that are trying to get out there doing the thing, and respect their grind, and we got away from that. Okay, tonight, as we are winning, we got one of the premier. I don't even. He's not just a rapper. He's a recording artist. Okay, he has his own style that everybody is vibing to. He out there grinding. He doing his thing. And he's making a name for himself in the industry, okay? And he performs like no other, man. I mean, it's like, and what we were talking about earlier, man, we need somebody to bring this music, this rap scene back to where it's supposed to be. And I guess tonight he getting ready to do that. I guarantee you he getting ready to do it, all right? Out of Phoenix, man, his name is J Dubb Tha King, all right? What up, Steve?
What's up, G?
Man, we ready.
Yeah. He bringing a standard back.
Yes.
That's what he bringing, a standard.
Because it needs to be, man, look, I'm so tired of, a lot of people don't even listen to radio no more because now, because of the way it is out there, man, everybody just say, forget this, man. Who's going to step up and make it different? Who going to do that? This dude right here. What's up, J Dubb?
What's popping with you? How you doing, man?
Man, we good. We good, bro. We ready, man. We ready for a change, J Dubb.
Change to be, hey, action you shall receive. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I think we're a lot of us are in agreement about them sentiments right there, Greg. And I've been saying that there's been a shift that's been happening over the past 2 years. And it's like, okay, if I noticed it and I talk with my team and talk with my artists, and it's like, look, let's get ready. Stay ready so we ain't got to get ready.
We ain't got to get ready. I love that, man. Okay. This is the album, J Dubb Tha King, vibes. All right. Hey, man, what made you put the album on this picture, the vibe we got right there? What is that about?
So with Vibes, that's it's a collaboration EP with my artist Drew.
Okay.
One of the hottest, if not the hottest R&B singers that's going to be hitting the scene soon. And it was a time for us to collaborate and put together a project that not only features me, but it highlights him as an R&B artist. Let's just be honest. When it comes to when it comes to music, especially with rap and R&B, we're starting to see a shift. In my opinion, that shift is having that resurgence with R&B, like good quality R&B. So, I'm like, okay, let's highlight both of those. Let's literally highlight both of those and put it on the platform. But not only that, changing the narrative. So I called it Vibes because I'll just be honest with you. It's not that gang, rah type thing. Vibes is literally going to put you in the vibe. It's either going to inspire and motivate you, or it's going to put you in that mood to make you hit up that one that's been on your mind all day. You know, either way it goes, it's going to take you to a good place. You're going to chill, you're going to vibe out, you're going to party.
So with that being said, okay, because I want to go back and find out how you got started. But with that being said, a lot of people, a lot of these rappers out here, and I'm putting that in quotation marks, brother. A lot of these rappers out here, man, how are they going to perceive what you're doing? Because you coming real and you ain't coming with all this rah-rah stuff, okay? How are they going to perceive, in your opinion, how you getting ready to come out? Well, you're already out, but how you going to come as you make that climb?
Well, let's be real. Rapping as a rapper, right? It's like an onion. There's so many different layers to it. So, you know, you got your MC, you got your lyrical, you got your battle MCs, you got I just like making great music. I just like writing and making great music. So whether a lot of people want to classify me as a rapper per se, I'm an artist.
Come on, bro.
Okay, I got a question. I'm sorry, G. I got a question for you though. Out of today's artists, who influences you most? What artist?
Today's artist?
Well, what artists influence you most?
I can't. Before you speak, I can't pick one.
Not today's artists,
because everybody watered down. Everybody the same, dude. But go ahead, J Dubb. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I won't go that far, Greg. I won't go that far. I will say with today's artists, you know, your Kendrick Lamar's, your J. Cole's,
you're right.
Artists like that, you know, mean something to me. As far as like R&B artists, I'll even go out there and say Summer Walker, Leon Thomas, October London. I can keep going. So it's like there are
what about Drake?
Good quality of today's music. You know what I mean? There are some good qualities of today's music, right? But as far as what it stood for back then versus what it stands for now, I think that's where a lot of the disconnect and the discrepancy comes from.
And I stand. Hold on, Steve. I'm sorry. And what's up, Gina? Sister Gina, good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Gina.
So I stand corrected. I stand corrected, J Dubb, because those artists that you pointed out, those are some of my favorites too. I ain't gonna lie, you know. So I gotta retract. I don't mind being called wrong. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say I was wrong, but I don't mind being corrected. Okay, because I cannot, and we should not lump everybody in one big bag. Okay, we need to give everybody that opportunity, but we need somebody to come out and stand out and make sure that everybody else is making the music right again. Because for so long, J Dubb, the music was wrong in my eyes. Okay, the music was wrong. It was to me, it was filtered. All right, number one, and it had no substance. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I would agree with you. 85% of that is correct, especially the substance part. And that's a big reason of what me and Drew did. You know, we're putting substance back into music. We're putting messaging back into music. We're looking to uplift and edify our community instead of trying to break it down. And I want people to understand that the strongest weapon that you have on your body is your tongue. You can either speak life into existence or you could take it away. And it's all in your words, you know? So it's like, okay, yeah, have I done that music before? Yeah. Okay. Did it work for me? Yeah, it did. But it's like, I can't keep doing it, especially if I'm getting older. I'm evolving, I'm elevating, I'm having different experiences at life, right? Now, I'm not going to rap about waking up and your back popping, your knees cracking and all that. I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there's different levels to life that you can be able to have a story or a message behind and still be relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go back, J Dubb. Let's go back. What made you want to even be number one in this industry, but take the path as a artist?
Good question. I mean, music has always been in me. I've always had my hands in music since I was a kid. I grew up in the church. My grandmother kept me in the church a lot. You know, I was in choir, played piano. Throughout school, I took courses in dance, so I, had instruments, and then I started learning how to write music. And when I learned how to start writing music, it just took on a head of its own, I guess. I actually first performance that I ever did, I was 14, maybe 15 years old. I was a sophomore in high school. We had a talent show. And it just kind of just grew from there. Obviously in school, I wasn't always the popular one. So I never, that was like one of those unhidden gems, unhidden talents that a lot of people didn't know that I had until later on. But yeah, I just love writing. I love music. I love the process of music. I love how it makes you feel. And then when you are able to create certain sounds, you're like, yeah, I did that. It kind of it sticks with you. It really does.
That's what's up, man. Because everybody evolves. We never know basically what we're going to be. And I'm speaking for me. Back when we were 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old, we would go outside and play, all right? But once we get bigger and older, we see things going on around us, and we start listening to things that are being said. We start deciding our path, which way we want to go, all right? Now, here's something that I noticed. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Gina, Steve. The way, if you all heard some of his music, the way that he talks right here, don't sound like him on the record.
Nah.
He sound a little different.
Yeah, he sound different. Yeah.
I mean, J Dubb, I know you just doing what you do, but you sound different.
I get that a lot. I mean, even the first record I ever recorded, the lady friend that I was dating at the time, she's like, "That's not you." And it took her literally all the way to the time that she saw me perform it live. And I was like, yeah. But that's the great thing about being an artist.
Exactly.
When you're an artist, you can be and create whatever it is that you feel like creating. You know what I mean? With actors, you're not going to, actors take on different roles. Now with the music, it's a little bit different for me. But it's the same thing. It's like, look, I get to dive into that person, and I get to be, get that energy off, and it's great fun.
So what's that process like, bro? You sitting?
Because I was listening to it earlier.
Go ahead. I'm sorry,
G. No, because I was listening to You Go Know Me earlier, and I'm listening to him now, and I'm just sitting there like,
damn.
It's almost like I want to pause it and look on my phone again. Like, let me just hear it one more time.
Yeah, You Gonna Know Me. One of my particularly favorite records. See, Yuck Mouth is a legend, and he's also. I'm a big fan of Yuck Mouth. Let's just be real. I'll be honest. From teenage years, from the I Got Five on It to Mr. Ice Cream Man to Thug Lords to, I just grew the whole catalog. I'm a Yuck fan. And when I got started really getting serious about doing music and everything like that, I always said one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a record with Yuck Mouth. And I already had it planned out in my head. I said, yeah, I'm going to get the beats produced by the mechanics. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. All I need to know is find out who I need to, Ironically, my engineer, shout out Kilroy. I've been dealing with Kilroy for a good time now. And a lot of the time, I didn't realize of the connections with what he had. And then it just came up one day. Back in 2018, Yuck Mouth was out here in Arizona, and he was doing a hotel pool party. And I had the opportunity to open up for him. That was the first time that I met him. At that time, my engineer had started building a relationship with him and the Loonies at that time, and I didn't necessarily know about it. So this is how everything comes full circle. Once I found out that he can get Yuck Mouth on a record, I said, bet. So I hit up Kenny Tweed from the Mechanics, and I let him know what I was trying to do. He sent me over to I said, this is perfect. I laid my reference track down, sent it over to Yuck. I kid you not, within 48 hours, I had the verse back.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, this is coming into fruition. Let's make it happen. Let's run with it. And then we ended up getting the video done. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me rock the stage with this man. You know what I mean? So we ended up putting that into effect and we got that done. And that was, I can't even lie, I'm still living off the high of that moment. I am.
I can imagine. Because that's legendary, man. Yuck Mouth, the Loonies, that's legendary. For real. So
Yeah.
that's a good hookup right there, okay? And the other part about that, what you just told, was that that's what you wanted to do, and you made it happen. Which says a lot about.
Sometimes you got to bet on yourself.
Yeah.
If you know that you're talented, right? And because let's just be real, this music industry is very cutthroat. It's very biased, and it has a lot of its supposed gatekeepers. But if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you know that you're talented, sometimes you just got to go out and bet on yourself. And that's just
so none of that stuff bothers you, the gatekeepers and the negativity and all of that stuff?
I thrive on that. I thrive on that.
Wow.
Because that's how you know where you're at on the totem pole.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you want to strive to be better. So yeah, that I love that. I thrive on that because at the end of the day, I don't want to stay the same person musically. I want to be able to evolve. I want to be able to grow. I want to be able to attract new fans as well as still resonate with my fans. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love how people come up with their list or so on and so forth. And I just love being the underdog.
Yeah, those lists are something else, man. I'm like, come on, y'all put this person on the list when this person is out there grinding, and the music is much better. And again, I can't call anybody's music.
Yeah, facts.
I have to keep on uplifting. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. You know, everybody out there putting it out there. Okay, but right now a template is being made for the music going forward. Okay, and it's being made by this guy right here, J Dubb Tha King. Now, J Dubb, the first performance, the very first performance, were you afraid? Were you ready? I mean, how
Say yeah.
My very first performance, like first time ever. I can't say that I was, but I'm not gonna say that I wasn't. It's something about performing. It's like I remember back in the day, Michael Jackson had done an interview and he said that he felt at home on stage. He felt at peace at stage. He felt like himself on stage. And I know exactly what he meant by it, but like being on stage and you doing your thing, like it's nothing like it, right? And you're in your zone. And at that time when you're on stage and you're in your zone, nerves is, I mean, that ain't the time to be nervous, you know what I mean? So, but I would say if I do get nervous, it's more so the anxiety and getting anxious, and that's like maybe a day before the show or a couple hours. But when it gets down to game time, it's locking it in focus and you know what I mean? Let's do it. Because I'm not just here to perform. I'm here to entertain. I want to give you a show. From the time that you either stream my album or put that CD in your CD player to the time where you go and catch me live at a show, my goal is to make you walk away like, damn, that shit was dope.
Right. Yeah. Gotta make it. I mean, because those days again, and I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm gonna reference that each time throughout the show, that those days are past. I don't want to go up there and hear a bunch of, I don't want to say the word, I hear a bunch of not ready performers. All right, Steve, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I understand completely.
They're
not groomed.
Yeah, okay, there's the word. They're not groomed. Come on, J Dubb. I told y'all it's gonna be a masterclass. Okay, so let's move forward. Your first I say real, and all the performances are real, but when you got in front of a larger crowd, how did that make you feel? Was that the moment that you knew that you made it?
No, that was the moment that I said, now we got to keep going. Now we got to put it in overdrive. I don't care if I blow the engine up. We getting up this mountain. Now it's time for the work to begin.
Okay, Desiree, your publicist said, "Hey,
how you doing? Salute."
They out there, okay? Sexy Mimi. Go ahead. Go ahead, J Dubb.
No, so I mean, Desiree Salute, you know what I mean, the queen of publishing, you know, she does her thing, man. So salute to Desiree, I appreciate you. And salute to my sister and everybody that's tuning in right now.
For sure. Salute to all the family, okay? We got J Dubb, y'all. We got J Dubb Tha King on here, right? Man, I met Desiree. I'm gonna briefly say this, okay? Desiree, she's amazing at what she does, okay? But you know, I have to kind of push it back some because I have my publicist. I think she's amazing as well, but I hope she ain't watching, okay? Desiree, girl. I'm just what you laughing at, Gina? All right. Desiree,
I already know what you're about to do. I don't want to be a party to no. You ain't no. Knowledge is not tenth of the law, and I don't know nothing.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone, okay? Sexy Mimi said, agree for sure. A lot of Arizona artists aren't ready, but your show was so like, I wish it was in an arena. What's it gonna take to get you to an arena? Because you're climbing right now. Everybody's talking about J Dubb Tha King right now. We need you in an arena. What's it gonna take? To be honest
with you, going back to the question that you had asked me earlier, I wouldn't be satisfied until I'm doing Chris Brown numbers. And I'm talking about like he just like the tour that he just got off doing, and then he's back on another one. Like, man, are you resting?
Working.
Like you literally, you was on stage for 3.5 hours, like, and now you going back. Okay, yeah, but it's to get into an arena. I would love the opportunity to be able to do that. I think it's just going to take the right timing. And I say that because everything happens in its own time. So it's going to take the right timing and the right situation for it to happen.
Yeah, I get that.
It should be happening pretty soon over the next couple of years. Let's just say that.
Years, not the way J Dubb moving, okay? You giving it some grace, okay? But the way that you moving right now, bro, come on now. You putting Arizona on the map.
I'm glad. Thank you.
I always before I put anybody on, even though Desiree said whatever, I dig deep, but I want you to tell me, okay? And you're putting Arizona on the map, bro. And I don't know how many rappers out there from Arizona. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the thing. Arizona got a lot of good talent. You know what I mean? It's different. And you got to move differently out here. And I learned that over the years of me doing this and been here and everything like that. So it's like, okay, I'm glad that I'm getting motion now. It's been a long time coming, and I greatly appreciate it. And it's like it's honestly the energy and the momentum that's going to keep me going. I love it. I love it.
That's cool. So speaking of that energy, okay, and Gina, Steve, I know I'm excited. Okay, we back. DopelivenTV Live, we back. But you know, Gina, I was telling J Dubb before the show started. We used to have recording artists on the show all the time. All right. And well, quotation marks, okay, recording artists on the show all the time, okay, and you know I'm so happy that we're able to do it again. We still got the same restrictions, of course. We can't play their music, but I'm so glad that number one we got J Dubb Tha King, so we stepped all the way out this time, okay. So now everything that we do at this point forward is going backwards, but we got J Dubb Tha King, but it's good to be back doing this. You know what I'm saying? You do know what I'm saying, okay? Anyway, I was talking to you, Tina.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I thought you said J Dubb.
J Dubb sitting right there. I pointed that way.
But we did have artists come on or send in their music every Friday. Every Friday we would play artist music and we would rate it.
And they would
Some
cut
didn't
us. They
like
would,
our ratings.
and they would cut us
Some
too.
didn't like it. Some didn't like, that raw feedback. But we're gonna give it to you raw. We're gonna let you know if it's not good music, we're gonna let you know it's not good music. Your friends might tell you, hey, that's good, you jamming, but we're gonna give it to you right. So yeah, that was every Friday. We did that for probably a good year.
And they kept cutting us off too, by the way. So I paid a lot of fines, but I wanted to make sure that it kept going. You know what I'm saying? But J Dubb, let me ask you, man. So your process when you're writing music or before you go on stage, okay, what's that process like?
As far as recording music, that process, that process is almost like grandma's cooking recipe book. You know, I mean, you can't get that up, right? But it's one of those type of things where, again, I kind of lock in, I get in the moment, I get in that zone, and I focus. Do I always hit it on the head? No. The writing process for me is like I have to sit back and because anybody can write, right? But when it comes down to
not me.
Well, when it comes down to me writing a record, I'm looking at what is it that I'm trying to say with this record. Does the beat, because with me, a beat can talk to you and it will write itself, right? So it really just depends on what I'm feeling at that moment, what mood I'm in at that moment, and what message I'm trying to deliver. And then it just goes from there. Now, if I'm collaborating with somebody like Drew, see, me and Drew, that's like the magical force. It never happens because we don't sit back and have like writing sessions. I'll give him a concept. He'll give me a concept. It's like, okay, we'll pitch hooks back and forth between one another. And then we'll go into the studio and then record. And it just comes out the way that it does. It's just like Drew is unbelievable to work with. Shout out, Drew. But that would be the process for writing. As far as performing, I already know how I'm going to perform as soon as the show is booked.
Okay.
I foresee it. I look and I'm like, okay, in order for me to rock the crowd, because it's like every show is different. You know what I mean? So I don't go in doing the same set every show.
Okay.
So it depends on what type of show it is. And then from what type of show it is, I set up my lineup. Once I set up my lineup, I'm already foreseeing how I'm going to perform it. And it's 9 times out of 10 goes better than planned. So I'll stick with that formula.
That's what's up. It seems like it. I mean, well, it seems like it's working. So why, you can't, don't fix it if it ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm good with that. Okay. So I'm gonna step back. I'm going back and forth. Okay. So as you start your climb, all right, and he said, Jenny, I don't know if you were here. He said a couple of years and this and that. He modest, all right. Being all modest. Okay, a couple of years, I'll be up there. Okay, next month he'll be way up there. Anyway, so and I think everybody that's entertainment faces it sometimes. Desiree probably faces it as well. The negativity, the haters, the naysayers. I'm quite sure as you come up, especially in Phoenix, you didn't breeze past everybody now. Okay, do you get the negativity, the naysayers that say, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't gonna never make it, he ain't gonna do this? Okay, how do you deal with that?
I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. Crazy part about it, not to sound cocky or arrogant, but it ain't never been brought to my face. So
there you go. Yeah,
I'll just leave it at that. But I'm sure I do. And if that's the case, and I go back to a song that I had on one of the first mixtapes that I ever put out, and it's called "Hate on Me." And how it goes is, if you need somebody to hate, you can hate on me. How I got that song, y'all remember the Cat Williams stand-up comedy? I believe it was like Pimp Chronicles Volume 1.
Yeah.
And he was talking about if anybody needs somebody to hate, they can hate on me. That's exactly where I got that song from. So
okay. And you got it from a good place too, okay? But Cat Williams is real. He tell the truth. All right.
Yeah.
You may not like it, but you listen to it. You bought that ticket. You bought that ticket,
Yeah,
so you're sitting there.
that part.
Yeah, yeah. So that's real good, man. Everybody, we're talking to J Dubb Tha King out of Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, he's doing his thing. Let's talk about your we did talk about the people that that you admire as far as this business goes. When you're looking, okay, so you have Drew with you, okay. When you're looking for someone to collaborate, or not necessarily collaborate, but manage an artist, all right, what do you look for? I mean, what qualities do you look for in somebody that you want to get down with?
Are they workable? Can I actually work with this person? Because let's just be real. As artists are very particular, and they take that shit personally. Let's just be real. So at the end of the day, it's like, do we vibe well together? Because at the end of the day, you got a lot of features that seem like they're forced, right? Because the label wants this or whatever case may be. So we're gonna make it look good. We'll package it up to make it look good, but the process is hell, right? Making music shouldn't drain you. It shouldn't take so much from you. At least the creative process of it. It should be something that honestly is fun. It should be fun. You know what I mean? So the first thing I look for are you workable? Can we work together? Can we vibe together? It's like, okay. And then at the same time, can you take direction? Because you might hear a certain way, but the song is coming out a different way, and you might have to make that shift. And vice versa, you know what I mean? So it really just comes down to vibes.
Just a conversation, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's different. Bobby Strichen says, I admire how J Dubb is so talented and willing to share all this wisdom tonight. It is inspiring to her as an author. Thank you, Bobby, for that, Bobby. Thank you. All right. And how does that feel, man? The admiration now. You're out there. People are watching J Dubb. We had a couple of people here in the comments that are giving you praise, man. How does that feel?
It's great. It honestly is. And if I could be an inspiration to anybody else, then I'm doing my job correctly.
Yeah. Do you ever sit down and just think about where you were and where you are now?
Yes, all the time. All the time. I'll be honest with you. I was homeless for some years. You know what I mean? And that was just because of my stupidity and my stubbornness and everything else like that. Do I regret it? No, because it made me into the person that I am right now, and it's able to give me the wisdom and the stories of what I have right now. So I don't knock that. But at the same time, it's like I always look where I was at, everything that I've been through, and for me to still be here with y'all today and have this conversation with you, I'm grateful.
Wow. Yeah. Because I can imagine, man, you know, I don't know about Phoenix, Arizona. I've never been there before in my life. Okay. Seriously. But I can imagine everybody got a story that, especially in this industry, about how they tried to do whatever. And some people failed. Some people did not make it. Some people didn't make it as far as you did. What was the drive? What was the grit that made you say, well, hey, I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to stay in this situation. I got to get out. How did you, what steps did you take to get out?
Kept fighting. Just kept fighting. I mean, at the end of the day, my mother, rest in peace, she was a fighter till the day that she died. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in my family want to say, you know, me and my mother are two peas in a pod. We got that same go get 'em attitude in us. So, you know, having that fighter mentality and knowing that, you know, you could beat me down, but you can't keep me down, was one that I guess that's the biggest motivation that I have. It's like, okay, I know where I'm at and I know I'm not going to stay here. So let's go. And sometimes you hit yourself you hit your head on the wall a good couple of times before you get it and understand it. But once it clicks for you, it's like, okay, there's no turning back at this point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. So let's get to some masterclass shit, y'all. All right. So J Dubb, there are people that want to do that just trying to be rappers, and they got mixtapes out and this and that. All right. Do you advise people? Do you listen to other people's music and say, well, hey, and if they ask you, if they are humble enough to ask you, this is what you need to do, because I know that a lot of people look up to you, and they want to get there. Mm-hmm. Do you advise people? Do you talk to people and give them your story?
I produce people. That's just what it comes down to. If you want to work, let's work. You know what I mean? If you, for example, my sister, Austina LeRae, great singer. You know what I mean? I produce her. The homie, Lord Ja, he from Detroit. He's a rapper. I produce him. He does produce himself too. But yeah, if you're willing to work, and if you are open-minded to suggestions and direction, I'll work with you all day. Especially if you're talented.
And what's the level of talent that they have to be? Can they be at the beginning level, and you groom them to get better, or do they?
I don't like the word groom. I'll develop. I'll help develop. And even if I can't, I know other people that can. Because let's just be real. When it comes to music, there's so many different directions. And my way may not be the best way for that person, or whatever case may be. But there's many different roads to the same path. And so it's like, that's where you go into your family tree. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, I got this person. She sounds like this, but she has this type of feel with her, and she wants this type of sound. What can I do to help her? Oh, I could plug her with Drew. Let them write together. Maybe if you feel like I'm lacking in the writing area. Okay, well, what is it that and I'll plug you with different songwriters. Either that would be Austina, Drew, myself, whoever. Performance wise, okay, I'll go to one of your shows and I'll check you out. Okay, you want my opinion? This is what you could have done better. This is how you can be able to maximize that opportunity. So that's just what I do. I mean, certain people appreciate it, some people don't. At the end of the day, I just try to stay in my lane.
That's it. You answered the question. Oh man, I'm tripping. Okay, because that's the answer I was looking for. Exactly. So yeah, man. That's a good thing. Let's talk about this collaboration you got. Okay, you got 6 songs here? Yeah. Tell us about a couple of them, man.
King, that's going to be the anthem of the year. When I was sitting back then, I was saying that this album is going to be inspirational and motivational for everybody. That's exactly what King is going to do. It's literally the story of the underdog. So. You Gonna Know Me, classic with Yuck Mouth.
Yuck Mouth, yes, sir.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. One of my personal favorites is Pull Up. Pull Up, that beat, I actually produced it. And I wanted a very nice soft groove with that. So I told Drew, I said, I need a song that's gonna highlight you on this EP. So when we did, I love this song. I like, once this comes out, y'all check out Pull Up, and then y'all get back to me and tell me if I'm lying. Pull Up.
Is it for the ladies, man?
You know what I mean? So it's for the ladies. It's definitely it's for everybody. It's not just for the ladies, it's for everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, Pull Up. Keep doing your thing. That got the homie Lord Ja on that. That beat was produced. Yeah, that beat was produced by Bear Bug, a fellow Arizonian that's out here. He actually sent me the beat and was like, "Yo, you I can hear you on it." And I took it and we worked it. What You Came For got Pay La Vie on it. Pay La Vie. He's like the light-skinned Vin Rames with bars. That dude got bars. So, you know what I mean? And then we got a bonus of You Gonna Know Me, the remix. So with You Gonna Know Me, the remix, that's actually me and Drew on there. I'm not going to say what Drew's doing on there, but y'all definitely want to check that out because it's epic. It's epic. Never has he done it before. I don't know if he ever will, but he did it on that one.
What'd he do, J Dubb? Let it out.
Okay, so you want to talk about bars? That man's an R&B singer, but he rap heavy on that "You Gonna Know Me" remix. Never has he done it before. I don't know if he'll ever do it again as far as rapping on wax, but he did it on a "You Gonna Know Me" remix, and he killed it. He killed it.
Was he comfortable with it? Because if you're an R&B singer, okay, I sing, okay, Gina sings.
One hitter quitter. He was in the booth and out in 7 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
Okay.
No, stay here. I mean,
we do this. We do this. And the crazy part about it, me and Drew, we grew up in the same neighborhood in Phoenix. It's a neighborhood called Maryville. And we grew up in Maryville. We played ball together at Desert West. Desert West is basically like our Rutgers. You know what I mean? So we played together. And we kind of fell out of contact a little bit, and then kind of came back around. And for a minute, I didn't even know the dude could sing. And then I'm looking for
did he cut out?
He actually popped up, and that's just how all.
Okay. We're getting a bad connection for somewhere. I don't know if it's on your end or my end, but okay, I think we're back. We got him back. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so Drew is out there. He's an R&B singer.
Yeah, I got you clear. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I got you now. He's an R&B singer, and he out there doing the rap game. Okay, is that if an R&B singer comes in like Chris Brown does it too? I think Chris Brown can rap his ass off. Okay, but if an R&B singer comes in and starts rapping, is that disrespectful to a rapper? Did you hear me? Can you hear me, J Dubb?
I don't think you hear me.
I don't know. I'm not getting you. I'm sorry, you froze.
Yeah. Oh, you got me now?
I can hear
you. I hear you loud and clear.
Ask the
question
for me, G.
What's the question?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
They can hear you. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. I guess I don't know what the deal is. But the question was, if a singer, an R&B singer comes through and starts rapping, or gets on a track and starts rapping, is that disrespectful to a rapper?
Okay, the question is, if an R&B singer comes through and gets on a track and starts rapping, is that disrespectful?
No, I love it. No, I don't think so. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the art.
Right, exactly.
Okay, he can't hear me, y'all, so y'all gonna have to take that over.
Agree.
Okay, so I don't know if that would be the answer for all rappers. That may be the answer for you, because it sounds like you welcome people into your circle when it comes to music. But I don't know if that would be the same answer. Do you feel it would be the same answer for most rappers?
I do. I mean, and you're right. And there might be some rappers that don't like that. Just like there's some rappers don't like ghostwriters or any. I get it. Some rappers would be all like, "Well, you're a singer. How you gonna tell me how to rap or whatever case may be?" But art is art, and when it comes down to, I really believe that if somebody is talented and you're let them highlight their talent. And when it comes to opinions, they're very subjective, right? Everybody's opinion is very subjective. Certain people think this person is talented, and other people think that person's not talented. So it could be very subjective. But again, my opinion is, if you're talented and we are able to vibe together, and we can collectively put together a record, then let's go ahead and do that. Period.
What are your thoughts about the rap wars or the song wars, such as T.I. and 50 Cent? do you feel that it's productive? I mean, T.I. came out with some tight from that whole scenario.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing with that. Because when you bring up, I hate to even say it like this, but this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. When I see the T.I. 50 Cent situation that's going on, not saying that T.I. is this dude to do it, but it kind of reminds me of the 50 Cent Kanye West beef. It wasn't really a beef, and it wasn't even a rap battle. They were basically trolling one another to drive up album sales to see who was going to sell the most.
Yeah,
right.
You're right. Yeah.
My perspective is saying that T.I. needed it, but let's just be real. You've been out. He hasn't bought nothing in a minute, right? And you're coming out with a new album. What's the best way to get buzz nowadays than starting shit with somebody, the biggest troller that's out there? You know what I mean? All of a sudden now you got #1 single. You're about to go on the tour. You got the album drop in the fall that's already projected to be #1. So it's like, I look at stuff like that. It's like, what is the strategy behind it? Is it real rap beef or is it marketing? You know what I mean? So that's just what it comes down to. And when it comes to real rap beef, and there's a difference. I'm all in favor for it. I love it. It helps elevate the game. If you keep everything on wax, you know what I mean? Once you take it to the streets, now it's unproductive.
Yeah.
You're not helping the culture. You're hurting it.
Hurting them.
You know what I mean? But if it's a real legit rap beef like LL Cool J and Rakim,
Cannabis.
You keep going on, from those types. If it's
okay, I have one last question for you, J Dubb. Who would you like to collab with?
Me. I can sing. He can't hear me.
He can't hear me either.
Who would I like to collab with?
Yes.
That's a very good question. Who would I like to collab with? E40 and Snoop Dogg. I want to do a record with E40 and Snoop.
That would be old school.
I'm a big E40.
That would be my ultimate bucket list right there. I mean, I want to work with everybody from Music Soul Child to Jill Scott. But ultimately, I want to work with E40 and Snoop.
I like to hear that.
Okay. That would be something nice to hear.
Can you hear me, J Dubb?
I got you.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on a little delay, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, man. But if there's anything, man, because we got to get out of here in a second, okay? But if there's anything that you could tell these aspiring rappers, your listeners, anybody that's trying to do or be where you're at right now, what would it be?
Keep going. Keep going. If you got the drive, you got the moxie, but ultimately, if you got the talent, right? Talent and drive is everything. Because this industry is 90% business, 10% talent. I would strongly suggest start educating yourself more. Look at what's going on. Pay attention to everything that's going on. Gather in all the information that you possibly can, so that way you know how to move, when to move, what to do, so on and so forth. Just keep going. Keep going. You'll have your days, you have your moments, and you'll be like, doing this for I'm gonna hang it up or whatever. Just keep going.
Okay. That'll
because
work. Go ahead.
It's happened. The moment where you feel like you want to hang it up and this, that, and everything else, you'll get that one message, or you'll come across somebody in public and ask about you, all day ends up inspiring you. Like, you know what? I'm gonna keep so stop.
Okay, I lost the feed. Oh, there he is back. Okay, so everybody, just in case, and I apologize for the bad reception at the end of the show. I'm glad it's towards the end and not at the beginning, because we had a whole lot of great conversation today with my man J Dubb out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, J Dubb, you got performances coming up, man. You want to tell us about those?
Can you tell us about your performances coming up, J Dubb?
So there, I have a performance May 23rd in Phoenix at Metro Sports Bar and Grill. We're doing a show there. Me, Drew, Paylavi, and Mr. Wills. We're gonna be locking in. It's a free event. Actually, it's free admission. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to worry about paying at the door. All that we ask that you do is you come out and have a good time. And then the next show after that is going to be the album release show, which is going to be July either 17th or the 18th. We're going to be locking that date in. Location to be determined. But yeah, the rollout is here. So we're about to start rolling out the Vibes E project. Now, y'all go ahead, follow me on all my social media platforms, whether it's Twitter, or I don't even know if they call it Twitter no more. X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's all J Dubb Tha King, 2 B's, THAKING. Follow me there. Stay tuned with all the early drops. And yeah, man, let's ride this wave together, and let's go ahead and finish this year out on some good vibes, man. For real.
For real. I'm so glad that we had an opportunity to talk with you, bro. For those people that haven't checked out J Dubb, he got music on YouTube, so go check that out. And when Vibes come out, J Dubb, we need a copy of that, bro. For real, we got to get that copy, man. Please, please, please let us get the copy. Tell him, Gina.
Please let us get the copy.
Definitely let us get a copy. When that album come out,
when it drops, y'all got one. I'll make sure that Desiree gets that to you.
For sure. When you say that, Desiree heard. She generally does what she said. What if she says she's gonna send it, she's gonna send it. So I ain't even worried about that. That's what Desiree does. Okay. Shout out to Katina Fields. That's my publicist. Okay, but Katina,
absolutely.
Hey man, Desiree, thank you for loaning us J Dubb for the moment. All right, we had a great time. J Dubb, is there anything else you need to say to us?
Anything else you want to leave the people with, J Dubb?
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me be on the platform.
No, we appreciate you for coming through, hanging out with us.
We appreciate you
giving us this master class on this music from the heart. Okay, we had to have it, man. Okay, thank you so much for coming through. Tomorrow, man, we have again the I was going to say relationship. Okay, CEO moments. Okay, Rachel will be here tomorrow, and she's gonna bless us with these CEO moments so we can get out this week. All right. Again, everybody, go check out J Dubb Tha King. Get on YouTube, and if you're in Phoenix, if you all across the country, you need to see his show. Tune in, okay? He's on Facebook, okay? Check him out on YouTube, and you got to hear him. You've seen him here. You've seen him here on DopelivenTV Live, but when you see him perform, bananas, y'all. Let's go, okay?
That's right. Get out to Phoenix, y'all. Get that show. Come on through.
Get it done. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it some more, okay? The album. Well, I'm saying the album. Let me stop. The album is. I lost it, y'all. Hold on.
Right.
The hell? It's Vibes. All right. It's a collaboration with J Dubb Tha King and Drew. Make sure y'all go cop this. I ain't said that word in a minute. See, I was saving it. Make sure you go cop this. Make sure you get this collaboration. Okay. Got 6 songs on. Don't be laughing at me, man. Come on now. J Dubb, I know you heard cop before. All right. I'm gonna go cop this record, man.
Of course.
that word came out when they were selling CDs in the trunk of their car.
Still sells.
Man, Hey, the good old days. Yo, man, standing in front of the liquor store, man, that was the best days ever, yo.
E40 made a lot out of
that.
that.
J Dubb, do a
I'm
video.
about to go back to that.
That's what I was going to say. Do a video showing you out there selling them CDs out the trunk of the car in front of Walgreens, whatever, man. You know, bring it back, J Dubb. Bring it back.
Man, we gonna do something. We got a lot in the works, man. We got a lot. I'm
go.
working this year, man.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Steve, what you got, man?
Congratulations to you, J Dubb.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations to you, J Dubb.
Yes.
You got great.
We want to have you back once that music drops. We want you back on the show.
Back a standard. And
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And
it was a blessing to have to be back. And Gina, I'm blessed to see that smile again. It came at the end, but it came. It came.
Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you and doing okay and coming out of what you had to go through too.
Yeah.
We're coming out the fire, y'all. We're coming out the fire.
Well, man, J Dubb, it's been a fire over here at Dope Living TV Live. But you know, we still here. We still and one of the first things that we've done outside of Relationship Roundtable and speaking to somebody different, you're the first guest after we came out of this mess that we were in. So again, and the way that you brought everything to us, amazing, bro. We appreciate you. This was a good story to lift our spirits back up, man. For real.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Gina, what you got?
Hey, I just want to say, keep the music going. I love good music. I listen to music every single day. I don't care who the artist is. If it's good music, I want to hear it.
That's good music. That's good music.
We're gonna keep rocking. As a matter of fact, Drew's dropping his. He gonna be dropping something soon. I got artists that's working. That's the whole thing about it. My whole thing about it is, yeah, I'm an artist, but I run my own label too. So it's like R1 Music Group.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so with the artists that I got, they working right now, and I love what I'm seeing. And I guess it started with me, because at the end of the day, the artists aren't going to do anything that the head isn't going to do. Right. So if they don't see the head out there working, they ain't gonna work. Right. And I'm loving it. I'm it's just that time. Timing is everything, and right now it's that time, and I'm loving it.
J Dubb, bring them through. Tell them they got a home here on Dope Living TV Live, man. They can come through, holler at us. For real.
Absolutely.
Bring them through. We got you, definitely. We love to promote your artists. And I know a couple of radio stations that would love to play your music as well. So you know, hit me up. We gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe. Y'all see how I put that there? We're gonna vibe. All right.
Absolutely.
I'm good at it, man. Okay, this is Dope Living TV Live, y'all. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow. That's J Dubb Tha King. All right. Go get his stuff. All right. Peace.
God is love.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming. Hey, yeah. Dope Living TV, Dope Living TV, Dope Living TV, Dope Living TV, yeah. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Oh.